Hi, this is Francis Sideco with TIRIAS Research. I'm here with Rod Forder from Qualcomm. We're in the Qualcomm booth at CES 2025. Rod is the Senior Director for Business Development for your IoT business, right?
Correct.
And one of the big news that we have that Qualcomm is talking about here is kind of the re-emergence of their Qualcomm Aware platform. Last time we talked to you guys about it was actually 2 years ago,
right.
in Barcelona. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys are talking about now and some of the updates for Aware?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So in the 2 years that we've been working on the Qualcomm Aware platform, we've made a lot of progress. We've really developed a cloud-based service that really serves as a horizontal platform. And what we're really doing now is we're taking that across all of our chipsets and all of our use cases within IoT, so that we can provide an asset visibility service, a device management service, a Wi-Fi and cellular location service across an entire new set of use cases beyond the tracking and logistics market where we were initially focused. We've made a lot of progress in that market. We've got over 20 customers utilizing the platform today. On the positioning side, we've got 30 million monthly active units that utilize our service to provide them with accurate location. So a lot of great things have happened in the last 2 years, and we're excited about what's next.
So what are, for those 30 million units, what are kind of maybe the top industries or verticals that you guys are seeing?
It's really widespread, but a lot of use by wearables customers.
Okay.
So both consumer and industrial trackers. That could be things from luggage trackers to child watches.
Okay.
It could be mobile personal emergency response units, where you can press a button if something's happening. We've also power a lot of location services and connectivity services for a lot of the trackers that are used in supply chain monitoring today. That's another big use case. But it's very varied. We see a need for location in this area across all different types of use cases, both within the industrial IoT use cases and beyond.
Perfect. Now you mentioned some of the service layer that is Qualcomm now becoming a SaaS service provider, or are you doing this through your kind of OEM partners?
Well, so it's really interesting. It's really part of our entire emergence as more of a solutions company. Mm-hmm. Really what when we think about a revamped roadmap for IoT, when we think about an increased focus on developer experience, we also know that in order to build those solutions, cloud services are a necessary component. Yeah. So what we're really doing is providing a horizontal enablement platform that allows our customers, usually those will be OEMs, right, to add these value-add services on top as they're building their next-gen devices, or add them to their existing in-market devices. Again, those could be visibility services that allow them to understand the health and status of their devices. It could be positioning services. It could be photo services. So it's really about, for us at Qualcomm, providing a service layer on top of everything. So are we becoming a SaaS company? We have a SaaS component of what we're offering.
So I mean, just for people to see, to maybe what to expect. So your customers, basically the end customer, should they expect to see Qualcomm Aware in some of the services that they're doing, or is it kind of more of a white box thing for your OEM partners?
Yeah, I mean, I think just like Qualcomm is in the hardware space, we view ourselves still as very much an enablement partner, right? So we won't necessarily be out there, as the brand that consumers are saying, I'm directly interacting with. What we're doing is we're providing more tools to our partners that enable them to build better solutions and more relevant solutions, right? What we really want to do is understand the use cases, understand the pain points of our customers better. We can't solve all of those pain points with just hardware alone. Yeah. We need to help deliver more value to them, and that's what we're trying to do.
Perfect. Now, no interview in 2025 is going to be complete without me asking about AI. I spoke with Nicole when we were at Embedded World in Austin, and obviously you've got the new framework that's come out in just generally IoT space, whether it's Qualcomm Aware or not. But what any of the services you guys have launched or are potentially planning, taking advantage of like the AI powerhouse that you guys have in these chips?
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of were able to see around us, there's a lot going on with AI here, right? We've got an entire AI inference service that's going to help folks better understand and better utilize the tools we have. Specifically on the Aware platform side, we're doing a lot of work with AI around location, improving the way that we adapt location to particular use cases. So it's definitely something where we'll have a lot more use cases in the kind of coming months, especially as we kind of move in this more horizontal direction away from just the supply chain into things like drones, into drone services, into robotics, all of that. That's where AI is really going to start to come.
Yeah, I saw a demo of like autonomous drone that gets, you can either schedule missions with it for home protection, or as a reaction to like a sensor out on your fence line or something where it goes out and investigates and so forth.
Yeah, and it's really about providing insights based on data is one element where we're trying to create these data pipes that allow our customers to better manage their fleet of devices and to take proactive measures to ensure their health. AI will be a huge component of that as they start to understand what's going wrong with my devices, right? So a lot of machine learning will go into that. And then I would also say that, for things like drones, robotics, right, we're going to need to be providing additional services, right, that are really focused on, high precision location, for example, with RTK and things like that. So there's a whole umbrella of services that can be layered on top of the kind of core platform services that we have.
So the current AI enablement service that's in Aware right now, is it meant to be more of to help managing the hardware, or is it going to flow up through some use cases going out to the end?
So the AI inference service that's being built is really about is less about the hardware component, more about doing more and providing those inferences to the developers that allow them to better develop, better understand, and kind of utilize generative AI.
Perfect. So maybe last question, as people are watching this, maybe and they want to engage with you guys on Aware. What's the best way for them to get a hold of somebody at Qualcomm?
Yeah, absolutely. Reach out. We have an entire webpage dedicated to the Qualcomm Aware platform. You can contact sales through that. You can reach out to me directly, Rod Forder. But we're also going to be at a lot of trade shows coming up, talking about some of the new initiatives, some exciting upcoming announcements on partnership fronts. So but absolutely send us a note through the webpage.
Perfect. You guys are going to be at Embedded World up in
We'll
Nuremberg?
be there. We'll be at Embedded World. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
All
Thanks,
right,
Rod.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.